Hello, hello. Hopefully everything sounds good. Looks like my phone on my stream works good, so that's good. Sweet. Sounds fine to me. Alright. Yes, they are too. Yeah, I was trying to listen to it on my phone as well. Make sure it sounds fine. It sounds good to me. Alright. Let's see. My PNG tuber is just staring. We don't like that. Oh, he's just not updating? Hello? Uh-oh. Test? Oh, there we go. Okay. That is odd. If I could have a clone, yes, I absolutely would. Frogs. Why are there frogs? Well, I found some interesting videos, and I am using them now. Like, for my BRB screen, I have a select set of videos. So yeah, I have those. Cats and frogs, yes. I like those two both equally. Anyways, so we last left off with me working on those animals, but also with me working on my new little avatar for the spring season. And right now we are on the wrong file. Here we are. So this is the progress I got going on so far. Not much going on. Some fun stuff. I had them all categorized into different layers, so it's easier to separate these. I've been trying to keep everything into a vector layer, so everything you see here is just vectors. So everything that's here will remain sharp quality, and I can adjust everything as needed. The only thing I really dislike about vectors is that you can't really use selection tools or bucket tools or anything of that sort. So it kind of just becomes problematic and it's hard to get things down. So I cannot use a line brush that automatically fills anything because it just breaks. So I haven't the slightest clue how I can encounter that with Clip Studio at least. Right now I'm just fixing that little piece. Because I'm just not seeing it. It is bothering me. Just noticing little kinks that I should have fixed last night. But yes, bald. So bald. Very bald. So right now we're about to give them some hair. Let's see. I think I'm gonna turn the music down on my end. Kind of throwing me off. But I will increase it on y'all's end. So y'all can hear it at least. Make sure it's not too loud. Well, look who the cat dragged in. Bald is beautiful. Yes, I can agree. I concur. Bald is beautiful. Let's see. Let's turn this back on. I decided not to go with that little hoodie in the background. I'm just gonna leave that be. Leave it alone. Forget about it. So let's go ahead and make a new layer up here. Need to be on top. So I have this layer right here where I can just copy and paste it. That way I don't have to keep making new layers and new layers and new layers. So that's fun. For this, I don't need a symmetry tool. Delete the ruler. That is not the color I want. Okay. I wonder why he's doing that. He's probably picking up sounds that I'm not making. Today is just one of those chillin', relaxed days. I managed to get some time in and watch that show called Heated Rivalry. I enjoy that show quite a lot. It's very nice. Yeah, today is just one of those days, but that's okay. We always have our own days like that. The gay show. Yeah. It's a nice show. I honestly would recommend people to watch it if they're not afraid of stuff like that, like nudity. Because they're very explorative with nudity in this show. They're not afraid to express the gluteus maximus. Yeah, there is nudity. It's very mild though, at least from what I know so far. I'm only just now getting to episode 4. Episode 3 is really nice. It's better than the first and second. First and second is like some sort of situationship, and I'm not for it. Well, the third episode's relationship is also in a way a situation, but we'll see from there. Last night while I was working on this avatar, my ass was being kicked because I can't wrap my head around these vector layers and color. Like, they just don't respond to each other well, at least on this software. So if I need to make a minor adjustment like what I'm trying to do here, it's just tough, and I have to delete a whole entire chunk or erase an entire chunk of the art piece that I'm working with. And it just gets a little annoying. Chose a new soundtrack today. We're going with the Mario Galaxy 2 original soundtrack. At least I think that's what this is. That or the first soundtrack. I think it's the first. Yes, it's the first. First game. I liked Mario Galaxy games, both of them, when I was growing up as a kid. Like one of my go-to games. Though it really wasn't the number one go-to game for me. My number one go-to game for me as a kid was the new Super Mario Brothers Wii version. That one was my absolute favorite. Let's see, what do you look like? Okay, not bad. When the Mario Wonder game came out, I was excited for it, but at the same time I really wasn't when I started playing it, because they didn't have the same mechanics that I was sort of expecting from the Wii version. Like, I'm so accustomed to a side scroller like the Wii version when it comes to a Mario game, but it's whatever, I guess. Really can't do anything about it. That's okay. A-okay. So right now what I'm doing is that I'm drawing each in the little either the English is such a hard language. I am drawing each little chunks of these character features into different layers. That way, when I animate it and rig it to do certain things, it will collaborate with each other and not having to rip the image apart and then having to fill in the empty spots. So it's best to just work from ground up like that. I should draw a Goober avatar. I think I've done one in the past before. Can't say for certain. You're reminding me of my very early days when it comes to digital art. I remember being able to explore my mouse, and I think at the time I was using a art software called Fire Alpaca, and I would draw like a little Township Tale related characters. And it's supposed to be me, in a way, but in like a digital persona. I have those images somewhere. I want to pull them up. Actually, let me do that real quick. Yours does not count as chibi, no, I don't. I can say that with confidence. Yours is just goober material. Which account was it? Was it this one? Oh god. So I remember doing this. I wonder if I can post it. Paste it, I mean, not post. Ah yeah, here we go. So here is one of them that I did in the past. I remember at the time I would just trace over my model and I would just go from there, but also try to make up some parts of the thing. And yes, y'all see an eye. I remember one of my most weakest things about drawing was making character eyes. And I guess you can see from here, hands too. I didn't understand proportion or anything, depth or none of that stuff, but I did give it a try. Let me delete this. Let me find the other one. That is Discord. Okay. Here's another one. Here's one of them. I remember I took a screenshot of it in-game, and pretty much I just traced over it. And that's what this looks like. Looks like shit. I had an art class the same year you made that image where I learned to properly draw eyes. It clearly didn't take. Yeah, I gotcha. But yeah, I drew this. I don't even know what the hell was going on here. Like, bruh. But that was just younger me, exploring what I wanted to do at the time. And then... I should have more. Here we go. Oh, God. This one gives me nightmares still. This is a very old attempt at making a profile picture. At least one of my old attempts. I remember when I first posted this, I got not flash, I got backlash because it looked very similar to one of the old Alta moderators, Boris's profile picture at the time. And Boris is like, oh, well, you should change it because it looks too much like me, or you should just don't use it or something like that. But at the time, I didn't think that it would look so similar. At least in pose-wise. I remember making this, here. It's one of my little favorite little edits. The worm. um, I'm sure Shade remembers, but we had an anime and an adventurous tale at the time named Saitama, and I would always make a little gag of him being uh, something I don't remember, but I remember it was being a little gag, and I made this little edit of just Saitama and the worm. It's just so great. And then let's see. Here we go. Here's one of my little characters that I tried making at the time. Like I tried doing this for Halloween, so I tried making a Halloween-like character and whatnot. Yeah, evil hazy. Looking at that and looking at this now, isn't that crazy? Isn't that just crazy? Like, it's crazy. I don't even know another word for it other than crazy. It's just improvement. Yeah, that is the word. Impeccable, outstanding performance, all that whatnot. This is another one of the mouse drawings that I did. I kind of, for the evil one, I kind of just drew over it, I mean. And that's where I got to that. I think that's all of them. Maybe there might be one more, but I'm not too sure. Yeah, that's all of them. Yep. Let's see. Yeah, alright, closing Firefox. But yeah, now that I've improved so much, it's honestly a life changer, I guess, in a way, to know that I can better myself in something that I put my mind towards. You know, a lot of people can't say that for anything that they do. And, yeah, it's so true. You really put your mind to it, you can achieve something that you strive for, a goal. I would have gotten this painting done so much faster if I could use a bucket tool, but no, vector layer don't allow it. My raster layers do, but because it's a raster, it's painting pixel by pixel, and it just makes it easier. It's not doing math coding to keep and maintain resolution, but it's, oh well. I can't even use that line tool thing that I have that fills, so I just kind of stuck with what I got. Man, I remember when all I wanted was to be an Automata. I loved AT&T with all my heart, and just wanted to be part of the people who maintained it. Nowadays, I would hate that. I feel bad for Genki since my band kind of let her taking over as community manager. I don't really know if that really did. I'm not really too too deep into that. But that would be something if that was the case. But Genki voluntarily took the position if she's in that state right now. Think of it this way: in physical art, you have to scribble in every little area. I mean, yeah, you do. You do. I agree. But when it comes to digital art, it's time loss, really. Like, you know, there's a tool to just do it for you, and you can't do it anymore. I mean, I've always been doing this coloring on my own with every little scribble for the longest time, so I'm not really that against it. It's just I wish I could utilize the tools given to me. I gotcha. Well, I don't even think Glenn's around anymore. So, Paint.net. Oh, that throws that 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 is a throwback. That throws me back. The thing when it comes to vector layers are always about precision and maintenance. So, stability. There's stability when it comes to a vector layer. So, if I draw a line, it's kind of patchy. Let me see if I can make the brush a bit bigger. You'll like see little points on it, and it adjusts itself. That is trying to stabilize it and also calculate on the page with ones and zeros and ones, binary, and it's trying to make sure that each little line intricacy that you draw stays that way, no matter how big or how small you draw it. So if you were to draw a very detailed like eyeball, for an example, like you just have to have this quality of the eyeball be like the best quality you can if you make a mistake somewhere, right? And let me see, get that, there we go. So you want this eyeball to be just the best eyeball you can have, the best quality you can have it to be. And it's like, oh, well, this eye is a little too small. Let me rescale this eyeball. So you grab your lasso tool, you surround your eyeball, and then you just increase it. You see how it looks so fresh, and it looks like there's no loss of quality at all, no matter how big you make it, or even how small you can make it. It still maintains that quality. But obviously it's going to be like very pixelated when it's super small like this. Because, yeah, there's only 300 DPI on this. But if I'm right, you can increase it. And look. Nothing's lost. It keeps it. Now, let's say we do this for, a raster layer. So let me make a new layer real quick, just for an example. So this is a raster layer that I'm on right now. This is where it colors by pixels on the screen. Like every little pixel that you can count on the screen here gets colored. And there's no stability. Like none. So let's try to draw that same eye again. It's not gonna be the same obviously. Alright. So this is your raster. So with this, when you zoom in, you can see every little pixel that you've drawn on. Like, there's no stability implemented into it. There's a lot of anti-aliasing as well. So when you get your lasso tool and you want to resize it because, oh, the eye is small or too small or something like that, you go ahead and get your scale and resize it. Look at that quality now. See that big difference? The reason why it's doing this is because it's trying to replace as much coverage as it can with every little pixels that it has, and it just can't do that. It tries to fill in that void that's missing, that doesn't exist. And this doesn't calculate with ones and zeros. Like, it just doesn't. So you're kind of just stuck with that very shitty quality. like I said with the other one, stability, a lot of your quality gets maintained. There's no shift in quality for it, which is good. But it's just a practice that I have to become accustomed to, if anything. I think for the hair, I might just keep it as a whole. So I don't see myself. I might, yeah. I'm just gonna keep it as a whole. So I'm not exactly going to individualize each. Why can I not? Hero? Bruh. Whatever. So that happened. We love our birds. Yes, this is actually how messy my hair is. And then over time, once I have accumulated a lot of southern Texas humidity, because fuck off, my hair will eventually just flatten out, and I would have to take a shower. And then bed hair my hair again. And then we're fixing the problem. Even if I have a little bit of sweat too, it kind of just screws everything up. I think to give a little kink to my character, I should draw like a little thing over the ear. I'm gonna stay with that idea. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that idea. Yep, a little kink. Something that's defying a quirk. Or a little something specific about a person. It's like a talent. Except in this case and scenario, this is not a talent, this is just genetic. And, yeah. But that's just something my character can have. I don't have lore for this character, it's just a digital persona for spring. One fun fact about me, I hate drawing me. I hate me. But I love people. Love other people. Why? Because I feel like I don't have to be entirely perfect when drawing somebody else, although they would desire that. Not everything is perfect, but for some reason I just have that dumb perfectionism when it comes to me. It's like I want myself to look like something, but then I don't. It's like, oh, well. Too bad, I guess. But I think it's just a lot of things that artists come across when drawing. So they want to represent themselves in a way, but at the same time, it's not what they want to be represented as. You look like a potato with humanoid features. It's hilarious. I know a couple people who are potatoes. I know Mantax is a potato. I drew him as one. I've seen it with my own eyes. It's gotten pretty hot in my room. God dang. Turn on my little fan. Hopefully it doesn't make too much noise. I don't think it would. Shouldn't. Yes, Potato Man. He is the Potato Man. I remember an old profile picture I used to use. I think it was Other Val who drew it for me for free. That was very generous of them. Really. It was for Halloween, and it was me in a jester-like outfit. I don't have that drawing on hand, but I see it in my head. But Other Val decided to draw that for me. I liked it a lot. I don't know if I have that picture in hand, though. If I do, I'll probably pull it up here shortly. But I'll have to go digging. I don't want to do that right now, though. But of course, it was a gesture drawing my attention tail character. I think everybody goes through a crisis of trying to find the right profile picture for themselves. Can't say I'm too innocent of that. Once you find something you like, though, you'll probably stick with it for the longest time. It's like choosing a name for yourself when you first get online. I think when I first started playing online games, my user tag at the time would have been one of those typical, I think how it went was, draw a straight line real quick. That's not straight. Same. X, 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 underscore, I think it was gold or, underscore, X, 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 for my PSN. I remember those days. I remember those days. Oh, they take me back. I've gained like 50 years just saying that. This side. Like a punk. I think I should separate the second hair, or at least on the left side, because I think if I don't do that, then I might not be able to do some proper shading or coloring. So what I'm gonna do is delete what the hell is on this layer. Put you underneath. Now I can work on this. Never said I was a hair expert, so I can't exactly draw hair expertly. Ha 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 ha. And what unplugged? What? Oh. Okay. Anyhow. I don't care. That's what happens when you unplug your USB. Speaking of USB, I need to update my BIOS, and I'm so scared that I might end up breaking it, my computer. But I shouldn't be able to break it if I just do it right through the flat image flash. I believe that's what it was called. But if I break my computer, well, shit. No video games for me for a whole ass whatever it takes. Typical Windows Garbo. Yep. Typical Windows Garbo, but it's one of the best operating systems out there. Linux is questionable. I tried using an Apple PC when I was at the art department here on campus, and oh my god, I could not figure it out. It was like one of those foreign alien devices. I will always stand my Windows 10 though. Windows 10 was a charm. Oh lord. If Apple could run well out of the box, good for them. But I don't want to pay for them just to slowly degrade my device, which they went to court for mobile devices. I need to put this behind the head. Sure, I'll put it into the file. Let's turn on a pair of pieces. We're getting somewhere. Getting somewhere. Not far, but somewhere. I can go ahead and draw this piece then. Just duplicate that. Delete this chunk of hair. And then go on from there. Windows 7 was actually pretty good. I agree. I liked it. I liked using it. For this avatar, I'm not really going to go so detailed, but I am going to try at least give it some sort of form. So when I get done here, I think how I can do this is make a raster layer and then clip it or mask it to the layer below. That way I can freely do whatever the heck I want with that layer. Just duplicate you. Go ahead and get work onto the antlers. I want to be behind, he thinks. Might be the best idea. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. Antlers. What color should I use? This color doesn't hurt. I can say I'm a fan. Yeah, it's not bad. It's like a pasty white peach. Not peach, I don't know the word, so I'm just gonna leave it be. Go ahead and turn the hair off so I can see. Cool. It's working on the other side. How are we liking the frogs? The frogs doing good? They chillaxing? They behaving? I'm sure they are. Oh, this is getting annoying. Oh, that's right. It doesn't erase on the other side. Okay, that's not bad. And then finish it off with this little bit here. Let's turn it off so Mies can see. They're not bad antlers. Not bad at all. Let me get some progress done here. This is good. This is good. Good stuff. Alright, so I was recommended to do like dangly moss or just moss in the hair. I mean antler. I like that idea a lot, so I'm gonna try to do that now. Bonk. This is some quirky music. Man, I could go for some King of the Hill right now. I'm getting so close to finishing it. I have until 5:30 today for this stream, so hopefully I make it to that time. And then hopefully by then we would have a revamped, at least somewhat started, meteor model. I play some Stardew Valley tonight. Sounds like a fun little game to play. Get back to my happily wedded husband, Sebastian. I told my friend that I picked Sebastian to marry. And he's like, bro, that's just so emo of you. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, dude, you're emo. I'm like, nuh-uh. I just liked his characteristics. Sure, he can stop smoking, but that's his health, not mine. But it would be nice. I think I should make this moss swing. Maybe. I took my anatomy and physiology exam on Thursday. I hope I did good. I know I definitely missed quite a handful of answers because I had to really look back at my notes because I didn't understand some of the questions. I was like, huh? But hopefully I made it out with at least above 75% grade. That would be a desirable outcome. Captain Toad. Stealing this flower. Oh, I need to bring this layer up a... Yes. Okay. Perfect spot for that. Let's go ahead and get the other one. Ah. Somewhere over here. No can do. Okay, maybe I just redraw them. Wouldn't hurt. Don't try to go the easy route. Just do it. I want a flower here. Flower here. No flowers. There we go. At least I got those down. You protrude over this. You protrude over that. There we go. Not bad. Not bad at all. I got some pretty big flowers on my hair, my antlers. So you sing here. Trying to think if I ate breakfast this morning. I don't think I did. I ran out of my cereal, so I can't exactly eat breakfast. I do have Greek yogurt and some granola grains, but like, it's more like a snack thing in my opinion. love my flowers. They're turning out great. I think a show I really want to revisit would be the Mario Brothers show, like the really old one where they had those green frog power-up suits and they had the green Bowser, Koopa Kingdom, and whatnot. One of my favorite shows to watch. I remember watching all the YouTube poops that that followed through with that. Oh, the time of that YouTube was just great. Oh, great time to be alive. Be able to witness that stuff. Yoshi's Island or Yoshi's World, I forgot what it was. Luigi puts Yoshi to sleep or something. Mama Luigi, that's what it was. I love Mario. I applied for a job. They never got back with me. I'm sad, but proud at the same time. But that just gives me nothing to do. I need something to do. I need to make money so I can spend it on useless things. Such a student debt. If phlebotomy doesn't work, I don't mind going down the route of pediatrics. Pediatrics doesn't sound half bad at all. Work with kids. Well, hopefully my head doesn't get chewed off. Cool, cool, cool. I mean, there's no object. Why is it down here? What? There we go, that's not bad. Hmm. Man, I'm so sleepy. I guess I didn't get enough sleep last night. Ruh-roh. Oh well, that's my problem. Oh, right, the cow leg. There you go, just let the brush do its own thing. Alright, so how do we look as a full picture? Wow, not bad. Not bad at all. Hmm. I think what I can do now... There's so many layers, oh my god. Okay, you go there, you go there, you go there. Where's the back of my hair? You're all the way down here? Yeah, you are. Never mind. I ain't gonna worry about you then. So it's just these three. Four. They need to be grouped into this layer. That's just for that flower. Okay. Flower, flower, flower. These need to come together. There we go. Sweet. Both the flowers, the moss, antlers. There. Alright. New folder. Antlers, they go in there. I like what I got going on now. Alright. So... this next part's gonna be annoying for me. And that is doing the mouth. It's one of my disliked things. When it comes to art. That might be a good color. Oh, that's fine then. Okay, so duplicate this. So what I need to do now, so for this layer here, I need to make a speaking. No, I don't want that. It's not bad. It's simple enough. So I guess it's okay. For the open, I need a drop. That's fine. Alright. Let's do another one, but we're gonna do the nose now. Duplicate the layer. Delete where the hell is here. I think that's fine. At least that's some sort of identity. That's where this song came from? Was from this game? Huh. Always try to figure it out. Final battle with Bowser. That's what it's called. Blueberry soda. I like this. This looks good. It's honestly coming together. Save. Okay, we're saved. What now? I don't need this ruler on here, but get rid of it first of all. Bald. It's even more creepier. There's. Oh boy. Another thing that I just thought about is the eyes closing. I'm not sure how I can do that. I might have an idea. Yes, it has. Since today is just a personal stream, it's not really much of anything. That's okay. I've been yapping. If people choose to chat, they choose to chat. That's okay. I'm not totally against that. Right. No announcement can be part of that. Right now I'm trying to figure out how I can get closing eyes. Because with the eyeballs that I have, I made it to where I can like have it face through. But I think I might need to fix that where it's a little bit further downward and bleeding through. That, or what I could do is, but it's too much work. That'll cause me to cut a hole in the entire head. But it breaks the illusion. So I think that's what I'm gonna try to do real quick. Just fix that. It's you. If I had to do some shading, I need to be very careful about it and how I approach it. Seems to be fine. There's not much bleeding going through. Besides here, but it should be fine. Just make sure I don't overdo it. I think what I can do for the blinking, so I had the puppet warp the eyelids and make them like flap down. And then I could bring the the skin tones of the eyelids down. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm gonna try it. So I'm gonna duplicate you. Drag you out of the folder for starters. So I want to make sure I'm not screwing things up. Not sure what each of these things do. Getting rid of that. You do be looking. Eyeballs under that. I honestly don't even know what this is. It's probably part of the skin. Oh, it is. It is, okay. You and you, I think both y'all should just fuse together. merge them so they're one. So what I am gonna do now is get rid of this. Where are they? What? Oh, here they are. That's why it wasn't disappearing, because I had the other one up. Anyway, turn you off. Turn you on. Maybe the lasso? No, that's not what I want. That's not what I want either. I mean, technically I can do it like this, but I don't think that's a good idea though. I mean, it works, I guess. But the beard is cursed. Oh, I see it now. Oh, I see it. Why? Oh, why? Why did you have to say it? Oh, now I see it. Oh, that's awful. Oh, God. With the mullet's also cursed. I mean, yeah, sure. It's acceptable. These are the steps to becoming a VTuber. You have to draw every little nook and cranny about your character, and then suddenly you just no longer exist. Why does it look weird on the other side? What? I might have erased it on the other side. Yeah, it looks like some sort of erasing issue occurred. He eep. He's very eepy. Alright. See you later. Take care. You won't miss much. Yeah, it looks fine. Yeah, I think that's okay. It's not bad. Like I just take my model apart and only show the parts that I need. Oh boy. Well, at least I got the base down, so that's good. That is good. For this next part, I am like stumped a bit because I'm not sure how I want to do it. I think what I'm going to do for that, I'm getting my orange color, document it in this layer. It's gonna be used for my multiply layer. So what I'm gonna do now, here we are. Here's the head. Let's go ahead and make a raster layer. Clip it to one below it. Yeah. And then we're gonna do multiply. Lower the opacity. Get my airbrush. Now we're talking. Let's see. Now, I don't think we want to overdo it. Let me see if I change the tone of it. I think that's what we need. It's just a darker tone. I think the hair should just be minimum. We don't need so much going on. As long as the head sticks out a bit. Next thing that I want to try doing is the ears now. So new layer, multiply, clip to the layer below. Let's do 19. And if something doesn't sit right, I'll always adjust it to how I need it. But I don't think I need to. To the neck, new layer, clip, multiply. Now we're seeing some good progress here. Looking a lot better. I do say myself. Looking snazzy. Okay. I think I'm okay for the skin. I'm kind of curious. Where are my antlers? Here they are. Here we go. New layer. Clip. Multiply. Lower the opacity. I think it's a good idea that I do this. Doesn't look half bad. I realize something now. Is it because... No, that don't make sense. Oh, now that makes more sense. Okay. Okay, it's because I have some symmetry enabled on the folder. That's why I was doing it on both sides. I really like the antlers stuff I got going on here, so I think what I can do is just, because I don't want to redo it, love it, copy and paste. I'm gonna flip it. Okay. Then I'm gonna drag it to the other side. Make sure I find the right spot for it, though. Did I invert it vertically? No, I did it wrong. So horizontal. Okay. There we go. Now I got some. Let's merge with the layer below. Now they're sharing. Now they're both three-dimensional. It's not bad. I love it. Looks so good. For the ears though. I don't remember which ones were the ears. Oh, here, down here. Here they are. I think I need to give this one another multiply layer, but I need a dark color. So I should definitely separate these two. Let me go back to the orange. It's looking a lot better in my opinion. Yes, here we go. Now the face is separated properly, at least methinks. Give him some 3-dimension. Looking good, looking good. You're gorgeous. I love that line from Wall-E. It's that one robot that does the makeup that's kind of like malfunctioned supposedly. She's my favorite. Just because she just, I don't know, compliment everybody. And she just overdoes the makeup. And I think that's just hilarious to me. Just absolutely hilarious. I'll leave the ears alone. Okay, next thing. I'm honestly stumped. I guess I can do the earrings next, because I did want to work on them. Here we go. New layer, attach to below, multiply, skit, get a dark green. There is no symmetry, so what I am going to do is not do that. Grab the ruler and apply it to the group. Now we got some symmetry going on. That's good. And keep all the shadows to the left of things. Okay. And then go ahead and get a dark red. Gives a bit of 3-dimension. So that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. All right. What else can we do? We can work on the eyeballs a bit. Kind of want to mess with them. There we go. New layer. Think what I'm gonna do first. Just multiply. Okay. There we go. Let's darken this just a bit. So the next thing I'm gonna do. New layer. Shift that. I'm gonna do add glow. We're going to bring that symmetry tool there. There we go. Make sure it's the right one. Yes, it is. Okay. So the way I have my current one going is like I have like little dots going all around. Not dots, they were more like, yeah, something like this. Like eyeballs you can get really lost in. A more brighter color. Feed into the light. Okay. These are paired together. So I'm gonna make sure to keep that like that. So next, add another layer, drop it to that. I think what I'm gonna do is keep it normal. Drop the pupil colors to like some of this. It's not bad. Okay. Let's apply the symmetry to this layer. Darken it just a bit. Just curious how that would look. Wouldn't look good. We can try that though. That's not good. Okay. Fudge. Fudge. Fuck. I need to make sure it is quite similar. That way it's not so outward. Make it look derpy as hell. Cool. Next thing I'm gonna do is just give it like a... Maybe turn that off. Oh, that's bad. They look like eyes, so you can get really lost in like void. Once you walk in, you just fall right into a well. Anyhow. I think for the white for the eyes, I can multiply it. Let's give it symmetry. Maybe we can airbrush this actually. Darker. Makes it almost feel 3D. Multiply, make it to, or not multiply, add layer, mask it, multiply, get a dark green. Just try to see what this will look like. It's not bad. Okay. So what I'm gonna do now is give this a multiply. A little too three-dimensional, but I think I'm okay with that. I think what I could do here, multiply, not multiply, add new layer, multiply it down, give it symmetry. Before I do any of that, I'm gonna paste my color down. Let's go back. Okay, I found it. Let's get this. Looks better. All right. Let's turn on the closed lids. Creepy. So what we're gonna do here, mask it, multiply, and we're gonna apply that same thing going on here. Let me go ahead and drop that there. God, it looks like I'm wearing some sort of makeup. It's not really the goal. That looks ugly. I think the only way to achieve this is if I drop the opacity just a bit more. Okay, then I go back to my dark green. Why is it doing that? What else? So I'm gonna apply a filter to this, blur it, Gaussian blur. No, I'm not. I'm gonna get my eraser. Soft. Then mess with the outer edges of this. There we go. Using my head. Okay, new layer, multiply, or mask, then multiply. Pick my green back out. Let's go ahead and just give the eyebrows some sort of depth. No need for them to be so flat. Why are you so flat? Let's put those glasses back on. And for the glasses, we're also going to do multiply. This is going to be a tough one. So I'm not sure how I want to do it. So let me go take a dark brown. I have to carefully go around the edges. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do now. So, copy the ruler, paste it, go to this layer, and just carefully do the edges of the lens. There we go, we got some sort of depth going on. Arm. I think we can also just do the outsides. Kind of looking 3D. Heck yeah. Loving it. I am loving it. We're looking so good. So good. Let's save the progress we have so far. It's for the nose, but I don't know how I want to do this. New layer. I'm just gonna wing it. Multiply. Just want to see how I can pull it off. technically could do this. I think this works, but I don't know if I'm overdoing it. I hope I'm not. I think I'm doing okay. I think for what it is, it's fine. I honestly think it's perfectly fine. I am gonna save this and screenshot this because I am proud of my work. Okay. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be right back. So I won't take too long, but I'm gonna take care of stuff and take a quick break from my hand because I am a little tired. So yes, be right back. Okay. I've returned. Ah! Let's see. Let's go back to our little thingy. Alright. I think we're done with the face. I think I'm just not gonna mess with it anymore. Before I do that... That is... freaky. Spooky. That's why it's doing that. I don't have this turned on. Oh, boyo. Okay, what can I do? What can I do? Just curious. That just blends. It's not even on the right layer. Ooh, that's what happens when you blend. God, it's like somebody gave me a black eye. Score my comfort character. Okay, how do we solve this? I think what we do is we get our eraser, we get it soft, just erase the edges. Transitionally smooth as we can. Make sure it's not so exposing. Same for the other side. Okay. And then for blushing, try to blend it in. Hey, no problem. Thanks for staying. Myth then. Hope you have a good one. Bye. Okay, so we're not looking too bad. Okay. Should be okay to do it just like that then. I think maybe I keep that line this line work in. 'Cause I don't know. I think it complements the mouth a bit more. I'll just keep it. I think that's okay. All right. Just a little headshot. Okay. Let's do that. Let's just only focus on the head. I think I should have done that from the beginning. That's okay though. You also need to work on your clothes. Reflect on your clothes. Reflect on what you got going on. Bald! Bald! He's so bald. I have to take a screenshot. He's so bald. I gotta send this in. He's just so bald, so bald, so bald. Bald. I should honestly separate this in the bag. Can I use the magic wand on this though? Oh, creepy. Oh, it is separated. It's just in the same layer. Just take it out of that layer. That row? Turn this off then. Now we're looking bald. I love this. I love it so much. It's so dumb and quirky. I should make this my profile picture for like a bit. Anyways, we're bald. So let's get our hair back. So let's go ahead and turn on our hair. At least the back hair. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna make a new layer, then multiply that layer, and we're gonna get dark brown. We're gonna get our airbrush. That is not the right one. Just bring it down. And then because we have that going on, I kind of want to make etches into the hair. At least make it somewhat 3D. And make it look so boring. Boring, boring, boring. I realized a mistake, so I gotta fix it, and fixed. Anyways, let's etch some curves up into this baby. Gotta get some curves. It's the wrong layer. There we go. Now we got some detail going up in this baby. I like where we're heading. Some good stuff going on. Oh, that's not the right layer. Turn the airbrush on. Let's make a new layer, clip it, multiply, keep it 100%. Now we can, there we go. Now we're talking. Because we're in the back, let's go ahead and give us the 3D hair that we've been so loving. Looks good, looks great. Love the hair. It's actually wonderful. It's not bad at all. Shin, I saw a message from Shin when I posted the ball. Like, pissing all by yourself, handsome. I love it. Oh, that's great. I only have 40 minutes left to stream, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish what I can finish today with the head. Oh, that's actually hilarious. Shin. Oh, that was something. Okay, let's get the small bits out the way first. Multiply. Let's keep that back in here. But... all by yourself, handsome? Fucking hell, Shin, oh my god. That made my day. That honestly did just make my day. I'm like taken back by that comment. Over yourself. Fuck. Now it's in my head. I do know that these two need to come in the back. So let's stay back here. So let's keep it like that. Alright, so actually, I don't need to do all that. What I do need to do is turn on my sketch layer again. And then I gotta make my hair according to that. So let me turn off this hair. Let's see, I'm doing it like this. Listen all by yourself, handsome? Ah, looks like we got into the Pokemon territory. I'm sure it's okay. I'm sure Nintendo won't bite. if they do, well. Oh well. They ain't getting shit from me. Oh dang, my stomach be growling. Growling. Save. Move these two down to the bottom like I said I was. So for this, I'm actually just going to erase some of it so it kind of just blends in. Who is blowing me up? Oh. Okay. The rendering looks so good. I've honestly gotten so much better. I'm really proud of this. So proud. Okay. Let's go ahead and move back to the... Okay. Let's move back to the ears. Oh wait, no, this is the hair. This is not the head. Okay, okay, this is the head. What are you? Oh, it's just the hairs in the back. Let's get the lateral. Here we go. So what I'm gonna do now, so I'm also most likely going to do the drawing of the ears on the inside. Yeah, I'm going to. I like it. So what I'm gonna do... Make a new layer but clip it, but I'm not going to do any effects to it, but I am just going to do that to it. Oh, that's honestly not that great. Let's keep it skinny. think I'll leave it like that, where it's just not so complete. Just got some sort of line work. Save it. I won't have time for my poster today, so I guess I'm always getting ahead of myself. I really hate that. I honestly do. It's one of my hates. I get ahead of myself a lot. It's like, oh, I'm definitely gonna do this, then I don't deliver, and it kind of just becomes a pain. Honestly, I hate having that feeling, being a pain. I think we're entering territory where copyright is going to become a problem. So I'm not going to play this anymore. There we go. Should be an okay music to play now. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. I hope not. Alright. Flowers don't look that great. Not just random bullshit goalies. That's okay. I wonder if I should texture the hair. Like actually give it some sort of texture. Or maybe leaving it as is. I'm gonna leave it as is. I'm not gonna want to overcomplicate everything. But things I will texture will be the clothes. And that's coming up here shortly. Uh, it's the layer. That's not the layer. Here we are. Here are my clothes. Where are your clothes at? Thank goodness there's not a lot going on here for the clothes. So I think we're a-okay on that department. Alright, so I need to make sure I know what I'm working with. Just go ahead and give you multiply. Don't know how I want to do your shading. I could just do your generic collar. Honestly, this is perfectly fine. Well, not really, because in the back, need it to be dark. I don't know why I had this sudden urge to make it three-dimensional. But here we are. We are three-dimensional now. We are a three-dimensional color. How exciting. So fulfilling. So rewarding. So peak. Alright, let's do this vest mix. New layer. Multiply. Let's share. Here's small. Okay. This is not Nintendo music. What is this? Okay, so we're changing it up. Let's head to the Mario Bros. Ba-ba. Brown actually works? Gee, I'll take it. Well, it sort of works, but I like that tunic texture it's giving. Honestly, I wouldn't be too half bad of... I would... What? English? I wouldn't be that against of doing commissions. Stuff like this. I think maybe... because it's gonna be rigged in a way, but it's like just PNG. I don't have the equipment to do full on like, yeah, like those people who can look around and move around and whatnot. I don't know, maybe I can look into it. For this right now, it's just gonna be PNG tubing. Maybe I gotta do commissions. Maybe I'll open those up. Maybe. Raise his eyebrow. Send people my way. Maybe they'll help get some traction in. I'm joking, I cannot take on another thing of workload. I got school to worry about. I've honestly been using the same color and it works perfectly fine. Where is it? Bruh? Here we are. I guess I'll put it into the bag. I think I should just give it lines like that. Yeah, I think lines like that would be fine. Ooh, looking snazzy. I really like what I got going on here. Honestly do. This looks a little too good for what I've made. Probably one of my best creations. I'm gonna go ahead and look at some textures. This will just make it brighter. I don't want it to look brighter. Okay, let's 41. Copy, paste. This will do. Sorry, well, we do not take bots here. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised I'm getting close to the time I said I was going to end stream. Time to find another texture. This is not a bad texture. Would it be fine just without the red? To me, it would just look so dull without it. I think I'm gonna keep it for now. Yep. Yeah, I'll keep it. One thing I do know for certain is that I need to go ahead and add the little embroidery decals to the character as well. I'm not sure how I want to do that. Do I have a brush that kind of just mimics, what do you call it? Yarn? Stitching? That's the word I'm looking for. Effects, clothing. I might not have one. But I definitely can get one. And the shop's taking forever to load, so I don't have to worry about it another time then. Or wait, no. It's back up. I'll just use this. Or at least for another project. Stitching. That's not what I'm looking for. It's a little expensive. Here we go. I'll buy this. 10 clippies. Cool. Material's been downloaded. Can't see what I see, unfortunately, but that's okay. Come on, finish downloading. Alright, it's 5:30. I'm gonna finish the rest off stream later tonight. And yeah, we'll see you from there. While that's downloading. Alrighty. Looks like we've made it to the end. So, to those who joined my stream today, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you for joining on this little, I guess, little personal stream. It's not really much of a development stream that a lot of people were eager to see, I apologize for that, but today was just not the day for that. Um, but yes. So today, summary of today, I have drawn myself a new VTuber model. So the one that you see here today will likely be disappearing sometime. Um, but yeah, I appreciate y'all for joining in. It is 5:30 and I have to go get ready so I can go eat. Bye. See you on the next stream.